I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to.
Go ahead, Nayali.
Hi, I just received an invite. I was actually just joined the live.
All right, you are welcome. No problem.
Salam al-Masih. Shalom,
Salam.
shalom,
Salam.
everyone.
All right.
Yeah, I was actually zooming to try to read the text that you
So by
posted.
mistake.
Yeah, right
It
before.
happens, things happen. Muhammad, he don't want to go to heaven, but then Jibreel push him in the top of the donkey and the donkey fly. That's it. You know?
Yeah, but I was just trying to read, like, is this supposed to be Syriac, Arabic, or I
Oh,
mean, I read the first line,
yeah,
which is
they are comparing between the Syriac, yeah, the first they are Syriac, correct? This is the
yeah.
old Syriac. The old Syriac letters, they are numbers in the same time. So, like when we say the alphabet, A is 1, B is 2, etc. So all those, actually, all the numbers we use today in English or in the Latin, those are Syriac alphabet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
all the numbers you see, all the numbers. This is the English. Like when you read the number of somebody, if you type in the chat numbers in English, those are the Syriac alphabet. So every number have an equal. Every alphabet have an equal number, and even they have their own coding too. Like as an example, 1 is equal to 1, and then you go until the letter 10, the 10 letter, that will be equal to 10, and then the letter number 11 will be double, which means will be 20, and then letter after it is 30, 40, 50, 60. So Aramaic are very, very advanced civilization. When the Arab came, they took this religion down under the ground with the madness and the garbage of Muhammad.
Hello?
Is my voice coming, guys, or you don't hear me?
Yeah, it's cutting off, and I'm trying. Should
All
I
right.
join to a
All right.
different channel?
Okay, hold on. Let me get out and come back because this stupid Discord, don't function all the time. Okay, I will come back. All right, you hear me now?
Yes, I do.
All right. So the alphabet, the Aramaic alphabet, actually, I believe that even the Quran have nothing to do with Arabic. Like the word Quran is not an Arabic word. It is coming from the word Qur'anu or qarra wara'a, which means he read what he saw. And all of us, we know that Muhammad, according to Muslim, he did not know how to read, and he was not given a book. So how the book is called Quran? That is impossible. It can be called Quran if he gave him a book to read and not to recite, because recite is not to read. Recite is different story. The word recite, I remember once a bunch of Muslims, they decided to debate me about this issue, and they said that the word Quran means recite. Like if you remember the story when Jibreel, he came to Muhammad and he squeezed him 3 times. Each time he squeezed him, the angel, he says to him, Iqra. We asked the Muslim what Iqra mean. They say to you, read. When you say, well, I thought he don't know how to read. Did he give him a book? They will say no. So the word is wrong. Then they try to fix it. They say he meant recite. Well, hold on. Recite mean repeating something from the memory. Was Muhammad informed before this moment of the Quran to recite the Quran? Or maybe the angel saying repeat. Then if this is the word, then the Quran is wrong word. And if the word mean recite, this is wrong word too. So the Muslim, they don't know what to say. Do we have any Muhammadan?
Uh, CP, can I tell you the story I was taught in Islamic school
All right.
about the Quran? So Iqra. It was more it, like we were not told that he was giving anything to actually read,
Uh-huh.
which was also confusing in itself.
Uh-huh.
But it was like اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق.
Uh-huh.
That which is read in the name of for my English speakers. Read in the name of
The one who
the
taught by the pen.
one who created you.
Uh-huh.
Um,
All right.
so throughout my teaching, and this is like, and I'm telling you, like for 4 years, like I had no idea, like there was actually anything given to him in writing to read, but for us, it's more like reciting something for
Yeah,
him to repeat.
but you see the problem is if the Quran may recite, then the word Iqra, and you know Arabic, is the wrong word. Because
Mhm.
Iqra mean reading, not reciting. Reciting is a word mean not repeating too. Reciting means something you say from your memory. If I recite,
Like Jawid, or
no.
uh,
Tajweed is just to add the music to it to try to make it with the tone. Like
but Iqra means strictly read.
read, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's coming from the word qira'a, coming from the Aramaic qarra wa ra'a. Ra'a mean he saw. Qarra, he said what he saw. So in order to say words, you have to read words.
But
So
he didn't read. He was supposed to be illiterate, right?
according to the even if he know how to read, that will be a problem, because if he did not give him book, then he is saying to him, read what? What you will read? He did not give him the book. You will notice that when supposedly the angel he spoke to him, Muhammad, he said to him, ما أنا بقارئ. Every Muslim he give a different meaning for this statement. Some they say he says what I'm going to read. The majority they say 99% they say he said I do not know how to read. However, here the story getting more stupid, because if Muhammad do not know how to read, and Muhammad saying to him I do not know how to read, then the angel is stupid because he's asking him to do something he cannot do. And Muhammad, according to Muslims, still he died and he did not know how to write, how to read. So how this is a command coming from the God of Muhammad and Allah could not make him read? And look at the translation here. It says, there come to him the angel and said recite. That is a lie. Nowhere in the hadith says recite. Big fat lie. He said to him read. And then he replied, says, I am illiterate. And here you see how the Muslims are stupid in the translation. Do I need to be educated to recite? Let's say let me repeat. Do I need to know how to write, how to read, to say what the guy said? He just said to me one word.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? And I'm just, even though it doesn't make sense to me, but I'm just gonna ask it. At any point where the word "iqra" did it mean recite instead of actually reading?
Now they are, you see, now they are using the word iqra as a word reciting the Quran. But iqra cannot be, especially this time here. Muhammad is just receiving the first word. This is the first word. So how can be that recite? If it is repeat, why Muhammad saying to him, I am literate?
And is that Surah Al-Qalam?
Yeah, this is the first chapter he received, yeah. Which is now
But
number 96 or 97.
Oh, yeah, it's not number one. Yeah, the order of the
Yeah,
Quran.
they changed the location. 96, sorry. Yeah, I'm right. 96. So this is supposedly the first verses Muhammad he gave him, the angel. So look at the translation, says proclaim. No. Look what they did. They put between two bracket read or read. Well, if it is proclaim, why Muhammad said to him, I'm illiterate? You see, the hadith itself exposed their lies. Because when Muhammad he says, I am illiterate, that means obviously he is saying to him, read, not recite, not repeat. Correct? Correct? Sorry, guys, we have a bunch of stupid people doing the 4th of July again. Yeah, what you can do. So do you see, guys, the stupidity of the story?
Oh, the apostle in parentheses or the brackets is supposed to be Muhammad. It took
Yeah.
all the
But this
apostle.
is additional. They added to the all of this is a fabrication. There's no recite, there's no bracket, but it's just to make it to understand what's going on. You know. So if Muhammad is illiterate and the angel did not give him anything anyway, so why he is saying I cannot read? Either the angel gave him something in his hand, and the word here read makes sense, or the angel he is just giving him verses by speaking them, and the whole story does not make sense. Plus, if the angel he is sent by God and Allah is the one is talking through the angel, which means when the angel said to him read, that was not even the statement of the angel. It was Allah saying to Muhammad read, even though it's the voice of the angel and the angel is come to him. So was Allah making a mistake by saying that? Plus, Jesus, when the person who cannot walk, he said to him, carry your bed and walk. The person carry his bed and walk. Allah said to Muhammad 3 times, read. Why Allah could not make Muhammad read? Can't Allah make Muhammad read? Isn't it the Muslim they say Allah he says be is going to be? Especially if you read the verses after, it says that it is he who taught the man by the pen. So he taught the man by the pen to the person who did not know how to use the pen. So the Quran confirmed that Allah from the first day that Allah he teach by the pen, not by repeating.
Sifi, do you can I ask you a question and maybe you can help remind me? At some
Are you an
point,
ex-Muslim, Naya? Are you an ex-Muslim?
yes.
Yeah, because I see you have a Muslim. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, there was at some point, and those were some of the contradictions. I mean, one of the many, but there was, I think it's called the Hudaybiyah, or there was some resolution between him and
Yeah.
the Jewish where he was asked to sign and he signed. I just don't remember, but that was
So
like,
what do you want?
and I was on sixth grade. I remember when I learned this.
So what is the what do you want to know?
But it was more like, did he, whether or not he knew how to read and write?
Yeah. Well, this is
Because
first of all
there was an
Hudaybiyah.
indication that he signed. He
Yeah.
signed the document. So I
Hudayb
don't know. At some point, he learned how to
Hudaybiyah.
read.
Okay, I understand. Hudaybiyah was between Quraysh and Muhammad, not between Muhammad and the Jews, according to the Muslim sources. However, yeah, there's many places where it says, like as an example, Muhammad, when he was dying, he said, bring me a pen and a paper, and I will write for you a book. You will not be misguided after it. So how Muhammad did not know how to write, how to read, and he is going to write for them a book?
I don't
Hmm?
know.
Let me see if I can find the hadith in English.
I'm trying to remember. It was even before his death. It was some
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of agreement.
There's many. I agree with you. There's many statements that contradict what the Muslim believe. But again, you know, the word illiterate in the Quran never meant that somebody who did not know how to write, how to read. Illiterate is the gomai, which means the one who is not a believer in the true God. It's mean illiterate about God, not illiterate about reading and writing. Let us see. I'm trying to find the hadith, which is confirming in this hadith that Muhammad, obviously, he knew how to write, how to read. However, when we debate Muslims, remember, we have to go by what they believe. You know, if I want to debate a person, I debate him about his belief, not about what I think it was there, because he will not accept what I'm saying anyway. But just to confirm what I'm saying, the Muslim, they don't like this hadith actually, because this hadith will make Muhammad, obviously, in fact, Umar, he said, Muhammad, he went astray. Muhammad hajara Rasul, which means he became crazy. So don't listen to him. So look what happened. When the time of death of the Prophet approached, while there were some men in the house, and among them was Umar bin al-Khattab, the Prophet said, come near, let me write for you a writing, after which you will never go astray. Umar, he said, don't listen to the Prophet, he is seriously, not, this translation is always false. He is mentally ill now, you know. Same time, the translation is false. He said, like in this hadith, he says, let me write for you clearly. Like even in the translation, which is not a good translation, it says, let me write for you. Let me write for you. If we go to different hadith, we will find this. And all of those are authentic. Where is... So I will write for you a document which you would never go astray. Again, the same story reported again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hold on? I'm just trying to take a screenshot. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, no problem. No, I will give you the link. Here we go. I will give you the whole link of the search. You will find them one after one, all of them.
Okay.
All right, I will post it for you in Discord. Here, Muhammad is saying the same, and this is Al-Bukhari. Fetch me something that I may write for you. So Muhammad now is asking for papers and pen to write. You see it? So that I may write to you something after which you will never go astray. The problem with this story here, not only Muhammad, obviously he knew how to write, how to read. The problem is that all of Islam is fake. Why? Because Muhammad, he claimed, now what he will write for them is the thing will guide them into Allah, which means the Quran is not needed. And the Quran was hopeless.
And is there anything in the Sirah Nabawiyah about this? Do you know?
Well, all of those, you can find them in the original, in the books of Sirahs for sure, because most of them, they are coming from there. But as long the Muslims, they consider, like if you say to them Sirah, they can say, this is not filtered. Here, this is filtered. This is Al-Bukhari. They cannot deny it. They cannot say, I don't accept it. So this is Al-Bukhari, as you see, hadith number 4431. So, if Muhammad in the last moment of his life, he want to write for them something so they will never go astray. And then Umar, he said to them, well, we have the book of Allah. So here you see how Umar, like we have a Muslim before you came here, he was saying we should follow Umar. You see, they should follow Umar, not Muhammad. So now Umar is the one who decides what guide the Muslim, what does not guide the Muslim. To the point he forbid them from bringing him anything to write. He told them Muhammad is crazy. In Arabic, he says, قَدْ هَجَرَ رَسُول. Read it. أهجر. He lost his mind. This is how Umar speak about the Prophet of Allah. Muhammad, he lost his mind. And here in Arabic it says, istafhimu. Like, ask him, like, istafhimu. Like, it's like if you are asking someone, he's mentally ill, like, try to understand what he's saying. So obviously Umar is making fun of Muhammad. He forbid them from giving him any paper, any pen to write. And he told them, what's wrong with him? And even the rest of the companion says, what's wrong with him? So,
Yeah, now are any of the hadith like bring some kind of timeline? Because in the Shia, because I was watching some Shia content, and the time when they were saying that Aisha, his daughter, I mean his wife, I mean she could have been his daughter for all we know.
who said that?
No, in some Shia, there's some guy named Hussein, some Iraqi Shia guy, ex-Muslim also. I was telling a story that Aisha and Hafsa kind of conspired to kill him.
Yeah, according to the Shia, yes.
For Abu Bakr. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to, and because I'm trying to get my family to join your channel, CP.
Is your family Shia or Sunni?
English, Sunni.
Sunni.
But it's more the English. My mom doesn't, speak English, so I can't have her to join. I wish she would have like some Arabic sessions, but you don't.
No problem. You can invite your mother. I promise you I will speak to her in Arabic. And I'm sure people here will excuse me for some time, like let's say 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to help your mom.
Yeah, but I'm trying to kind of like piecemeal, but because I'm still not fully,
Yeah. However, the issue of Aisha, it is recorded in authentic hadith for the Sunni that she was 6 years old, which means she was 5 years old. And not only that, we find something even more embarrassing, that there's tons of hadith about Aisha playing with her dolls, and even all Muslim Sunni agree with that. This is what happened. And then you will find...
But is there anything about her trying to poison him so her father can take...
This is an accusation of the Shia, but there is no really any solid evidence of it. What they say, that because they want their father to be the caliphate, they want to get rid of him. It's possible, but there's no proof of it.
there is, because he just showed me that his son saying like, it must be crazy. So I'm thinking like maybe there's some grounds like they're trying to get rid of him.
We have the Quran witness that Aisha and Hafsa, they did a lot of problems to Muhammad, and even Allah, he threatened them to divorce them. We have hadith about Muhammad beating Aisha. We have hadith about Abu Bakr beating Aisha. We have a hadith about Aisha making fun of Muhammad, saying to him, it's you who claim to be the messenger of Allah. So we have tons of evidence that Aisha, she don't believe he's a prophet, and she was giving him a very hard time. However, obviously she was controlling, because she was forcing all the gifts, they come to Muhammad's house, to come to her house only, so she can take them, only alone, not the rest of the world. Here in front of you, you see my screen?
Yes.
It says my mother trying to fatten me up, so when she wanted to send me to the messenger of Allah, when she got married, but nothing worked until I ate a cucumber with date, then I grow plump like the best kind of a plum. So here you see Aisha is so small physically, not only by age, and her mother is trying to fatten her literally so she can go and sleep with Muhammad. So we have tons of evidence that Aisha, she was just a child, and her mother shouldn't know what to do. How I can send this little tiny body to this evil beast who was going to sleep with her. The Shia, they hate Aisha. So I don't take what they say into consideration because they hate her, they have agenda. However, it's proven obviously that Aisha is a very evil woman too. As an example, Aisha, she took an army of 10,000 men and she killed more than 10 other thousand men in the war attacking Ali to kill him. So
But
there's
how
no,
old were they?
this is after Muhammad died. I mean, there's no exact date because Muslims they give you different dates. But it is very accurate that Aisha she attacked. It's called they call it the fight of the camel. So she took her army to kill. Imagine, I mean, how filthy she is. Like we speak about Aisha that she was a child and Muhammad used her and abused her. But obviously Aisha, when Muhammad died, she was 18. Aisha, after Muhammad's death, she became a beast. She killed a lot of people. She is even leading an army to kill. And then Ali, he captured her. And because he don't want people to shame him for killing the wife of Muhammad, he did not kill her. You know, she lost the war. So she attacked, she killed a lot of companions of Muhammad. Anyone opposed her father, she want to slaughter him. So I understand why the Shia, they say what they say. But you see, all the evidence we see here in front of us, there's nobody knows what is true. I mean, this is stupid religion, collection of stories. I mean, who said, who was there, you know? Like there's a story that doesn't make any sense. If you, as an
And
example,
and if I go back to the, I mean, from the time that I joined, like the text that you were showing, is that kind of, um, is that from the script that they found in the Birmingham
I,
Quranic
I
script?
don't think so. I don't know where they found that. I don't know. But this is, it might be, I'm not sure really. Maybe it is. Because
And even
this is
though,
the only script they found. But there is the Quran of Samarkand. Let me find it for you.
and and the other question that I had, because some of my family members are talking about some of the Quranic scripts that are found in Jerusalem inside the, you know, the Quds, the big.
Uh,
They said that there's
okay,
some writings of
okay.
Quran. Do you know anything about it? Like, is it kind of similar in the same Syriac where there are no dots in the text?
It's confirmed, or even the Muslims agree that the first Quran have nothing to do with the Quran today as a language, like the way it's written. And even there is some historian who did study Aramaic, and they studied the Quran very well. They come to the conclusion that Quran obviously was written first time in Aramaic, never in Arabic.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the easiest way actually to find out the word Quran itself, you know, the word Quran is not Arabic. This is Aramaic word. Uh, Tons of words.
Mushaf. But what about Mushaf?
Mushaf, actually, the word Mushaf is additional proof that there is no book, because Mushaf mean, you know, a page. Masahif mean pages. Suhuf,
Oh,
like when we go in the Quran, we type the word Suhuf, it says Suhufu Ibrahim wa Musa. So pages, there's no book. Chapter 87, verse number 19. Suhufu Ibrahim wa Musa. The Muslim they translate those as books. That's false. Suhuf, Sahifa. Sahifa can be even a tray. It can be a paper. This was Sahifa. Sahifa is not a book.
oh,
Like a newspaper in Arabic, we call it Sahifa. Right?
yeah.
Yeah. So there is no book really. And you know, obviously, the Quran is a collection of stories coming from many religions. Like as an example, the story of Muhammad going to heaven. We cannot find that in the Quran. Nowhere we can find that in the Quran.
But the Isra al-Mi'raj?
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say anywhere that Allah he took Muhammad to
That's
heaven.
primarily the Bukhari, right?
All those stories is coming in the hadith, yes. But in fact, if you go read here, this is not about Muhammad, this is about Moses. If you read carefully, it says, praised to be the one who took his slave at night from the forbidden place of worship or mosque to the farthest mosque. Okay, who is this person? You read after, it says Moses. If we type the word Asra, if we type the word bi'abdihi laylan, you will see that the same sentence appear again about Moses in the Quran. So what happened? What the Quran is talking about, this is a story of Moses when Allah supposedly told him to take his people and get out from Egypt at night. Chapter 44, verse number 23.
So is that referring to Exodus?
Exactly. Do you see it? It's exactly the same sentence.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You were in Surah Al-Isra before that, and now
Yeah.
you're in Surah Al-Dukhan.
Yes. So in the
Okay.
chapter of Al-Isra, nowhere it says Allah he took him to heaven, and this is not about the heaven. And the Aqsa here, this is not the mosque Al-Aqsa the Muslims they speak about, because it wasn't exist. Even the Muslims agree that this is built by Abdul Malik ibn Marwan in the top of the old Jewish temple. So Moses is going all the way from a point which is called Sacred Land, Second Mosque, and to other land which is farther from it. That when Moses he spoke to God in Sinai. In Sinai, the land is forbidden land. How we can prove that? I do not even need to go to the Bible, but we can go to the Bible. If you go in the Quran, you will see Allah told Moses, take off your shoes, for this is a sacred land. Do you see it?
Yep.
So why it is sacred land? Because this is what it is, the sacred land, the Mount of Sinai. Take off your shoes, for this is a holy ground. So what happened now? God, he told Moses to go and take his people. He spoke to him in the Mount of Sinai, and he commanded Moses to take his people and to go all the way to the farthest mosque. That is not the Aqsa. There is no Aqsa. That is the holy ground of the Jews. Have nothing to do with the mosque of Al-Aqsa. Aqsa here is saying the farther. So this is the land you dream to go to. Otherwise, that land is not too much far from Egypt. But for them, it is way far. So Moses at night, he took his people and he ran away from the Pharaoh. And when the Pharaoh he come to chase him, according to the Quran, Allah he flooded the sea and he made him die. So the Quran is copying a story from the Bible as usual.
But I see why it's so confusing, because it goes through different surahs.
Yeah, remember the Quran.
Unless someone reads the Bible from, start to end, they will not pick up on these things, because I've always been reading the Quran and I don't know, it's like copy paste. It really felt like copy paste. You start somewhere and then you end somewhere else. And
see, the Quran is a stupid book and doesn't make sense. I mean, why the story is in this chapter, how we can find the story about Musa's, where we can find it.
And
What?
what's Taha?
Huh?
What is Taha? Like, I mean, this is Surah Taha.
Yeah, well, this is another stupid thing. Like, if there is any Muslim want to answer the question, just to show you, none of the Muslim, he will tell you what does that mean. Any Muslim can tell her? Did you ask your parents?
No, I didn't. My dad passed away.
Any Muslim
I'm
will
not-
volunteer to us and tell us what this is, what Taha is about? What is this? You will notice that not a single Muslim can tell us what the heck is that. They don't know. They don't know. They say.
Can you tell me who's Taha then?
Huh?
Do you know? I mean, what did they say about who's Taha is?
They say the scholars disagree about the meaning. Nobody knows. Some they say even it is one of the names of Allah.
Oh,
They
but
don't
it's
know.
not in the 99 names because I memorized them when I was a kid.
They don't know. They don't know. No, they are guessing. They are guessing. They don't know. You know, they don't know. So if you search right now, you will find tons of articles. Each one of them, the scholars. I'm not talking about articles written today. We're talking about the scholars. They say to you clearly. Let me search. Hold on. Just to show you that this is what they agree upon. Okay, give me a second. Here we go.
I just wish there are Muslims like that would join now.
Ban Sahar, are you a Muslim? You know Arabic, right?
I do, and I know more about Islam than I mean the Bible. That's why, like,
All
I
right.
still.
So do you see this is Tafsir al-Qurtubi? Okay. Here it says طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن etc. blah 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 blah. Okay. Now the meaning. It says it is a hidden name. Nobody knows if it is from the names of Allah. Here it says,
Like,
let me translate. Let me translate here. Everyone here have different opinion.
God Almighty sang, Taha. Scholars differed regarding its meaning. Al-Siddiq said, may God Almighty be pleased with him, it is one of the secrets. Al-Ghaznawi mentioned it.
Oh, the
Ibn
secret,
Abbas,
another
it
secret.
means
Another
old man.
secret. One more secret to go.
Al-Bayhaqi mentioned it. It was said, it is a
my
well-known
struggle.
language.
Even though I left,
This is,
I feel like I need to learn more about Islam because I just get attacked. Like, why did you leave? Because you don't know more. You've never been religious. You don't know much about Islam, and that's why I keep joining because I want to learn more. But it's like,
but you see, the
it's so
scholars themselves do not know
confusing.
Islam. Those are the scholars. They don't know. It's a secret.
Okay,
So if
I'm
this,
not the only one then.
no. This is a stupid book, and I believe the reason they do not know what it's meant. As I said, for this is not an Arabic word, and I don't believe even it's a word. So they don't know what it's mean. They have no idea what is that, and it's a foreign language. And now those Muslims are confused. What does this mean? So everyone he give you different meaning. Everyone give you a different story because nobody knows. They are just guessing. Look, all of this is just guessing. You know. Like here it says, look what Muhammad said. Let me see if I can find this hadith in English so we can laugh.
And honestly, it's like I still feel the guilt because I was never like deep into like they always make me feel like I don't know much about Islam. That's why I left it.
Well, the more, in fact, is the opposite, I believe. The more you know, the more you will leave. People do not know because they don't leave because they don't know. They leave because they know. Look what Muhammad said
Yeah,
here.
but it's becoming such a distraction because instead of me focusing on learning
Yeah. Look
and
what Muhammad said
I
here. Look what
have
Muhammad
to
said.
learn.
How stupid this statement is.
Hold on, let me just.
The messenger said,
The Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said that he said to me 10 names before my Lord, and he mentioned that among them were Taha and Yas.
Yes, it's Yasin.
Yasin, exactly. So
Okay.
now, but Yasin is an Aramaic word which is the name of the moon god. So
So it's same like Allahu Akbar, which is the one God.
no, Allahu Akbar is two gods. La, al, al in Arabic, you speak Arabic. Al in Arabic means that. But in the old Aramaic, al is a word meaning God. This is why, like the Jews, the old Hebrew, like Israel, it used to be called Israel. Mikael used to be called Mikael. Emmanuel, Emmanuel. So Al is a word meaning God. And this is a word God, is a generic word, not necessarily about any God. It's just a word meaning God. So here, when Muhammad he used the word Yasin, Ya is a word meaning God. Sin is the name of the God. So God sin. God
Yeah.
sin. And
Oh,
yeah, if we go and check, the in Google, you search what the word sin mean, you will come right away and see the name. It means the moon god. Let me see if I can show you.
I
Sin.
actually Googling it right now.
Okay, yeah, that will save me. Yeah, so the Muslim they say that they don't know really what Yasin mean. They agree that only Allah knows what he meant. But we know that Ya is a word meaning God, Sin is the name of the God. And this is why
Yeah.
actually even in English today, they say this is sin. It is sin. Why? Because this was pagan. Sin mean pagan.
And was the father of the sun God Shamash.
Sin is the
Yeah.
moon. Sin is the moon god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is but there's a long explanation.
yeah. And Akbar is the sun god. Sin he married from the sun god, and they have three daughters, Manat and Al-Uzza and Allat. The Arab they
Oh, I'm
like
sorry.
Sin.
Manat
Yeah,
and Azad, and they're like supposed to be the daughters of the sun and the moon, marrying.
yeah, they are the children of Allah from his marriage to the sun god. The sun god, not the sun. See, some people they don't know the difference. They think that the moon is sin. No, sin is the moon god, not the moon. Akbar is the sun god, not the sun. It's the god who is in charge of the sun. So when he get upset from you, he torture you. This woman, Akbar, she torture her enemy by the sun. This is why the Arab they like the moon god. They don't like the sun god, for they live in the desert. But those who used to live in Europe, they worship the sun god because they are desperate for warm weather. So everyone depends where he live, and Muhammad he brought Islam, which is uniting the moon god and the sun god and merge them together and make them ikhad. So the word ikhad in the Bible says that the man he leave his parents and he become ikhad with his wife. And this is exactly the same phrase Muhammad used to describe his God. He says ikhad, qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad. Samad, do you know what samad is?
The Samad means like what is the word? Like doesn't move, like something
Samad is a name of one of the idols around the Kaaba.
which is Like
Samad, which Samad? This is his name. Samad.
someone in a word that's like something static, like does it move?
Yes, he is. Samad is like it stay in place. It doesn't move. You are right. But usually, this word is used for not only something don't move. It is solid. It is something is hollow inside.
And I used to ask him like ahad min man, which is ahad
Exactly,
from
because ahad is one off. Is not doesn't mean one.
yes, not al ahad, which
Yeah,
is
exactly.
the one and only.
Yeah. So if you go and read this chapter, let us go. You will see even in Ibn Kathir. I don't know if the English one. I think the English one they still have it. In the new Ibn Kathir Arabic, they are taking off those sentence trying to corrupt Ibn Kathir book. So if we go here, it says, let us see. I don't think we will find it in English, but maybe we try our luck. Let us see.
Oh gosh, all of this for one such a short verse.
Yeah, see, all of this is for four words, you know. So let us see in Ibn Kathir.
I just hope they're Muslims hearing this, and I can tell them it's like
Yeah,
whoever my Muslim friends and I've been doing this for 40 years, never made sense to me. So if you have all these questions, please don't ignore it. Please.
see, I cannot find in the English Ibn Kathir this statement. In this website, they took it off. But let me see if I can find Ibn Kathir in different website. Maybe they are more decent. They did not take it off.
But if anyone learned Arabic, and for anyone that, because I used to be one of those people who used to argue, I'm like, unless you understand, Arabic, you don't know this shit. But it's.
Yeah. Let me see. Where is the tafsir? I'm trying to find the tafsir.
Praying to it, like saying it, reciting it in every single prayer.
Yeah, it's just a stupid religion. Nothing makes sense in it. Ibn Kathir. Just to show you how Muslims corrupt their books, they have no decency. Why they want to take off what Ibn Kathir is saying? You know, if they are really decent, Ibn Kathir.
My sister told me not to listen to Ibn Kathir. That's
Sorry,
another. My sister.
what
It's
about her?
like she's like, don't listen to Ibn Kathir or all these tafasir
So
because
we will listen to who?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, here we go. I see. Ask her what Taha mean. You know. So what kind of religion is based? I agree with her actually. I mean, what kind of religion this religion is? God knows what this God is saying. Because if Allah, you see, the Muslim, they keep saying that the Quran is written in amazing Arabic. So as long as the Quran is written in amazing Arabic, why the Muslim cannot understand the explanation of Allah? Allah said in the Quran, He explained the book. If Allah explained the book, and then we need a million explanation which contradict each other to explain what already explained.
Yeah, and I learned Arabic. I actually went to Iraqi schools and I learned like pretty good Arabic.
Yeah.
So I still don't get it.
You will never get it because this is a stupid book. There's nothing there. Okay, let me see. I found different website. I will see if we can find it here, just to show you how Muslim they lie. So this is the first website I searched. I could not find where Ibn Kathir he mentioned the Samud.
There's a website called altafsir.com.
Yeah, that is in Arabic. I want to show you that one does not have Ibn Kathir in English. They have Ibn Kathir in Arabic only. Yeah. So let us see. verse, okay. All right, let's see if we can find it here. I open a new website. Saroshin. Yeah, I didn't have it too.
Not even in sunnah.com.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
now we have to go to the English one, to the Arabic one, sorry, and then we got them busted. You mentioned tafsir.com, we can go there. Here we go.
yeah, we can just
But
use
I was
Google.
trying to see if there is anyone have little decency, so we can see together what the Islamic, what Ibn Kathir in Arabic saying. And here I want all the Muslims to explain to people here why Ibn Kathir, the translation, is not even 10% of Ibn Kathir, the original. I will tell you why. Because you Muslims, you lost your dignity. You have no honesty. Otherwise, why you want to take off the massive size of the book? Where is Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir, Ibn Kathir, Ibn Jawzi. Man, this, they have tons of. Let me see. Ummahat Tafsir.
I have to say, like, I was guilty of that whenever I used to read, like, or say, like, a big text. I wouldn't, like, go fully through it.
Yeah. See, this is Ibn Kathir now. This is Arabic. Let's see this part here.
Google
I
Translate.
will type the
maybe?
word Samad and see if it is exist in the first page. Samad. I will type it in Arabic. All right. So now we see Samad, 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 Samad. Let us go to page number 2. We type the word Samad again.
الصمد الذي لا
لا
جوف
جوف
له.
له. It's the opposite actually. It is the one who have empty inside. Yeah, you see, they took it. I don't see it here. Let me try the word Samud. Samud. Yeah, it's not here. Let me try one more time, different place. I mean, do you see how they lie? So let us go. Hold on. There's no way I'm not going to get them busted.
I'm searching too.
No, I will find it. Don't worry. That's what I do. Look how stupid they are. Look, I just opened a book written into the summaries of Ibn Kathir. The summaries of Ibn Kathir is bigger than Ibn Kathir. And look what happened. So this is Tafsir Mukhtasar, Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Do you see it? You see the page?
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
a long one.
Now I will type the word Samad again and see if I can find it. Sanam, I will type the word Sanam. Look what happened. So this is what was in Ibn Kathir, they took it off. So here it says, let me translate.
Muhammad bin Ishaq and others mentioned that they used to worship idols. One idol was called Samad, another was called Samud, and another was called Bain.
So do you see the disaster? They took it off from the book of Ibn Kathir. What the name of the idol? The fake god? Samad.
Allah. Yeah.
Let me give you the link if you, in case you need it. This is here we
Yeah,
go.
I took a screenshot. Yeah.
No, here we go. Let me give it to you. All
Okay.
right. So as you see, this is how it's stupid. And why they took it off from Ibn Kathir. If I go right now and let me show you an image of Ibn Kathir, the original book, and you will see that the Muslim, they took it off. I mean, unbelievable how liars they are. This is a Muslim website. They have a screenshot for the book of Ibn Kathir.
I'm gonna send you also the link that I found from Islam.web, but it's also Arabic.
Yeah. No, I mean, we have enough. It's okay. But I'm just here. The whole point is we're trying to show people how stupid Islam is. They lie, they fabricate, they take off, they try to cover the disasters in their books. And as you see, their God, his name is Samad, and this is an idol. Samad and Samud. And the other one, his name is Al-Haba.
Haba?
Al-Haba. You see it?
أيوة.
Al-Haba.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, the more you read in the books of Muslims, the more you find a lot of garbage, left and right. And for those who don't speak Arabic, what you need to do, like in case you are trying to collect reference, it's very simple, especially now we have the technology, the AI in the phone. You can take a screenshot on your phone, and then you go to the Google Lens if you are using Android, or I don't know what you use if you are using Apple phone, and then you can choose text. There's an option to translate, and there's an option to copy. So you can choose what I was highlighting in the screen. You remember what I highlighted here? You know? So you can highlight that part and search in Google, and you will find the reference. So any reference I show you, even if it's in Arabic, you can always do that, and you will find exactly the reference in Google. You see, we are actually very lucky these days. If I want to debate now somebody about this, I have to go take the books, search which page. It's going to take forever. Now we can find reference in 2 seconds. That before was impossible. So now you have a billion book between the fingertips of your hand. You know, that's just type the name. But as you see how they lie, they took everything from Ibn Kathir off and they replaced it with something else. Do we have any Muhammadan? Ban Sahar?
Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. And if you want to invite your mother, she is welcome anytime. I will be happy to help her.
Yeah. I spoke to her. She's not very happy about my decision, of course.
Well, I don't know. You know, for me, I feel sorry for you. Like now, think about it. You are not.
You've been invited to speak.
Huh?
I'm gonna stop talking to someone else.
Hello?
Okay. Ibn, go. You are a Muslim?
No, I'm Christian, but can you explain like the Trinity?
What do you
Because
think? What do you think about Muhammad?
he's false.
Okay. And why you want to explain? What do you mean explain the Trinity?
Like, cause like I've been trying to like convert my friends and like
Okay.
like my
Can you
friend
explain? Can you explain how Jesus can make the blind see?
by God,
Okay. By God or by him?
by him also.
Okay. So can we explain how we can do it?
No.
No. So how come we need to explain how God can be 3 and 1 if this is everything for him is possible? So when we speak about God, I cannot and nobody can explain the power of God, for God is almighty. So if a Muslim saying what is logical, well, it's not logical for me to be here and there in the same time. But Jesus says, every two of you mention my name, I will be between them. Is it possible for Jesus? So when the Muslim, he says his God is one, and then we find that his God one, even the word one is used wrongly. What is the logic of Allah being one or not two or not three or not four? Doesn't make any difference. The Muslim, they accept whatever Muhammad he said to them. Why the Muslim don't make fun of Mary being a virgin? Because the Quran mentions so. If the Quran never mentioned Mary as virgin, they will make fun of us. So Muslims are hypocrite. They try to say, well, you have something not logical, but when we ask them about their God, they say God is above logic. So Trinity is very simple. And to make it simple for you, you even as a human being, you are a one person, right? Hello? Ibn. I don't know, he's gone. Me as a human being, I'm not comparing myself to God, and Trinity is not like that. I'm just trying to make it simple. So, me as a human, I have a flesh. I have a spirit. I have a mind. The mind, you can say the mind is part of this flesh. No. Because the mind we are talking about here is not about cells. It's about God giving you your conscience. God gave you the ability to make decisions. And those decisions involve ethic. Animals don't have that. Animals, they have a brain to think about food. The second he see food, his saliva run. Even before he touched the food. Animals are programmed. We are not. So, if me as a human, in order to exist, I need to have a flesh, I need to have a soul, I need to have a mind. If my mind stop working, I'm dead. If my flesh stop working, I'm dead. If my spirit is out of my body, I'm dead. So in order to be me as a one person exist, as a human, I am a three and one in the same time. However, in the case of God, it's not the same. Even though we are trying to make it simple.
Sippy, can I tell you one of the things? Maybe you can explain it to anyone.
All right.
What makes sense to me? And I'm just gonna say it in Arabic. تجلي الله في الجبال والنار.
Okay.
سيدنا موسى.
Uh-huh.
And also from Surah An-Nisa when say like ونفخنا روحا مريم. If you can, because that's really when I was like hardcore, when I didn't understand Trinity, the tajalli like made sense to me.
Yeah, you see when Allah he come to Moses, as we mentioned the previous verse, and he said to him, take off your shoes, you are in the holy ground. Allah he spoke from the tree, and he said, I am your God, Allah. The Muslim, they refuse that Allah can be inside his creation. So when Allah he says, I am your God, Allah, from the tree, who was there? The Muslim, they have no answer. When Moses he saw the fire, what is the fire?
It was Allah.
It says here in chapter 28, verse number 30, when
Yes,
Moses
sir.
he arrived to the side of the valley, right side of the valley, in the holy ground, from the tree, holy ground, from the tree, which means from inside the tree, the voice came saying, O Moses, I am verily Allah. But Moses, what he saw a fire, he saw a tree. Is Allah as a fire? The Muslim, they will say no. Is Allah as a tree? They will say no. So what is the fire? To make it more horrible, Muhammad, he said the following: blessed is the one who is in the fire and who is around it. Chapter 27, verse number 8. When he arrived to the fire, you know, a voice came. He heard a voice, and the voice saying, blessed the one who is in the fire and the one is around it. So Muslims, who is the one in the fire and who is around the fire? Any Muslim? Other story. We have in the hadith, in fact we have in the Quran, Allah, he uncovered his shin. Is that Allah doing what we say in Arabic tajalli, which mean he revealed himself physically? Yes. The day, look at the translation here. The day Allah will lay his shin, naked shin. Is that Allah revealing himself physically? Let us continue. Just to make it simple, many Christians do not know that Muslims believe in a physical Allah, not a spiritual. Allah does not have a spirit. Always Christians remember that. The God of Islam is not a spirit and he has no spirit. This is why when a Muslim they say to you, we have a spiritual, we believe in spirituality, that's a lie. How you believe in spirituality if your God himself is not a spirit? So Allah will show his shin. They asked Muhammad, are we going to see Allah? He said, yes. They said, how we can recognize him? He said, first, Allah will come to you in a shape other than the one which you saw first time, which is very weird statement, because when the Muslim they saw Allah first time or second time, they never saw him. They said to him, how we will know him? He says he will, uncover his shin. I'm just trying to find you the hadith. Where is the hadith? Here we go. It says the same, but I want to show you where it says, see Allah. So the question here, they said, where it says, see Allah. Okay, let me search again. Shape. Let us see. So based on the hadith, the one I'm trying to find you, Allah, he changed his shape and he took different shape. So now we have two Allah. Where is this stupid hadith? Why is it taking me forever to find it? Oh boy. Go on, give me a second. Let us see. I don't want to keep flipping in front of your eyes, hurting your eyes. Let me take it in different browser. And the stupid website stopped working. Okay. Here we go. We find it. Good. We look in different place. I will post the link for you guys so you can read it. And please post the link for people on Rumble and YouTube. So this is the link here. I mean, come on. I know what happened. Nothing is working. Is it open? No. All right. Where is... Here we go. So the Messenger of Allah, they ask him, shall we see our Lord on the day of resurrection? Muhammad, he said, yes. And added, do you feel any trouble seeing the sun and the moon with no cloud over it? They said no. He said, do you feel trouble in seeing the moon upon in the full moonlight night? They said no. And there's no cloud around. They said no. So now we know that he's talking about a physical thing, physical seeing, not imaginary. So we will see him the same as we see the moon and the sun. Now, if you go down, you will see Allah will come to them and he will say, I am your Lord. Your Lord. They would say, we take refuge by Allah from you. But why they are, what's happening here? Why they refuse to accept Allah? For Allah, He changed His look. Allah, I don't know why the English is not showing that. If not, here we go. وَقَدْ تَحَوَّلَ فِي صُورَتِهِ. Do you see it, Naya?
Yes, I do.
See how they lie? It should be in the English. It says he changed his shape, his look. I don't see it. Where it says that? I don't see it. It's gone. So in Arabic, it says it clearly that Allah, He changed totally His look. And the Muslim, they did not recognize Him. And even they say to Him, you are shaitan. A'udhu billah. You know, they say to Him, He say, I am your God, I'm Allah. They say, we take refuge with Allah from thee and don't associate anything with Allah. So they refuse Him and they call Him, you are shaitan. Just because Allah, He changed what? He changed His look.
So, yes, it's the suratuhu means look or image. Just
exactly.
for anyone, just to be sure. Yeah.
So the Muslim, they say, the Christian, they believe in incarnation. Well, isn't it this is incarnation?
Nope.
This is incarnation. God, He's taken different image.
I mean, but for the purpose of deceiving people, I guess.
It doesn't matter. It's still incarnations. You know, he changed his look. You know, I'm showing that how Muslim they lie and they say we don't believe in this. This does not make sense. Like God can as a man.
And the way it was taught at school, the reason God would change His image, or like it's meant to be a test for people.
Doesn't matter. Still, Allah changed His look.
But it's supposed to be deceiving people for anyone who truly believes. But it's like mind games. It's really messed up.
First of all, that will make people lose a trust in anything called God, because now How we know who is shaitan and who is God?
Yeah.
Secondly, as long we know now who is Allah. Allah will change his look. So why we will say to him, we seek refuge? We will say you are Allah. Because we got the questions and we got the answer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a surprise no more. We know that it's like going to the exam and we know the questions and we know the correct answer. So what's the point of this? Even if I am a Christian, I will know now what to say to Allah if he come, because I did read the story. So this is a stupid story. And then you will find that in Islam, everybody cloning everybody. So Allah now, he cloned himself. There's two Allah. One is a fake Allah, one is a real Allah. There's two Jesus. There's many Jibreel. Jibreel is the real Jibreel. Or Jibreel, the one who looked like Dahya Kalbi. Jibreel is the one who looked like just a white man walking by. Jibreel who have 600 wings. Jibreel who have 2 wings. Jibreel who sit in the chair. Which Jibreel is the one? Everybody clone everybody. Shaitan, he cloned Jibreel. Shaitan, his name is Al-Abiyad. He cloned Jibreel. So which one is everybody is cloning everybody in this religion?
But why isn't it missing from the translation though?
They are trying to hide in it. You know? They are trying to hide in it. And you know, all the story here in front of you is a fabrication, is taken from the story of Zerdusht. You see here it says, ثُمَّ يُضْرَبُ الجسر على جهنم.
Yeah.
Okay, this is mean that the bridge will be open over Jahannam. That's exactly what the Zerdusht believe. Zerdusht believe that their Zerdusht prophet been taken to heaven in a journey. In his way, he found the median, the beautiful women, and then the bridge will be open and he crossed the bridge. Every single part of the story of Muhammad going to heaven is taken from the story of Zerdusht. And look here what it says. They say to him, if there is any sign between you and him which you will recognize him, they would say yes. And look, they took off again the shin. They took it off.
Yeah, so you screwed
They say-
anyways.
they
So
say-
anyone that doesn't read Arabic,
Yeah, exactly.
like,
They
I'm
lie.
sorry, it's not your religion.
They say the thing would be laid bare. Thing? This is Joe Biden, you know the thing? In Arabic it says the shin. They change it, they make it the thing. What thing?
Oh, wow.
In fact, there is a hadith, let me share with you.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is from Sunnah.com. I'm just taking.
Yeah, this is from Sunnah.com. As long as we are talking about the thing, you remind me of a hadith. You remind me of a hadith, I want to show it. Just to show you how they lie in the translation.
I don't know if any Muslims here who don't read Arabic. I'm fluent in Arabic. It's my first language and I still don't get it. So please don't. Like, it's, I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say it. I can't trust anything. Like, it's,
Where is the hadith? If you see this hadith in Arabic, you will die laughing. In English, they add things is not there to fix it. Let me see if I can find it.
well, I have a Bangladeshi girl that was a colleague. Her name was Zania. And because they just picked from the Quran. And for anyone who doesn't know what Zania means an adulteress.
Correct.
They just picked it up from the Quran and they just thought it was a holy name. So, if you don't read the language, this is not your religion.
Let me show you how stupid this religion is. The purpose of writing the hadith is to tell us what's going on. Look with me. Actually, the hadith I'm looking for is not this one, but this one will do for now. We used to visit Anas bin Malik, and he used to say to us about Ansar, he used to say to me, you people do so and so, and such. They and your people did so and so, and such a day. What is that? I mean, this is the most stupid religion ever. What such a church? What a day? What are you talking about? So what the story is about?
It's about the thing that nobody knows.
So you people used to do such a such. What the heck? So what the point? How we will know now what is a such and such and so and so and see and you mean? And the funny is, it says the days of a pre-Islamic of period of ignorance. Supposedly now they are educated. If this is education, what is stupidity? So and so, such and such, you do such and such, really?
I'm trying to translate it in my head, but it's like hada wa hada wa kada wa kada.
Yeah, in Arabic it's even more horrible. In Arabic is actually the hadith I'm looking for is way more funny than this one, but I need to find it, and I'm trying to remember really what was horrible, how stupid this cult is. Like when I'm studying this cult, I say to myself, what the heck is this? What so and so and do this and this? What is that? You know? There's tons of stories like this.
You're blessed. You're never a Muslim, and you never had to waste years of your life and live with the guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's the guilt that's killing me right now. But
the wisdom, it's not your fault. You're born in this family. It's okay. The important is you are not anymore.
I'm a stupid person. I mean, I know I used to be half brain before, but still, it's
look at this. Look at the wisdom of Prophet Muhammad. He who killed a Gaigo with the first stroke for him is such and such reward. What is the reward? Such and such. And he who killed it with second stroke for him is such and such reward, less than the first one. And he who killed it with the third stroke for him is such and such reward. So what the point now? Where is the reward? Can't they say what the reward? I mean, is it really say such and such?
Abu Hurairah, that's the most lying. Okay.
The father of the cats.
Well, he had so many hadiths, so I don't really.
Such and such.
Does it make any sense in Arabic?
No, what's in Arabic? It's more, it's the same garbage. What's such and such? Kada wa kada. Yeah. Kada wa kada.
Oh, actually, that's a good translation. That doesn't tell you anything.
Kada kada, kada wa kada. So okay,
It's actually an accurate translation for this one that doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah. But there is a hadith I'm trying to remember. I think maybe I'm tired. There's a hadith is hilarious funny. I mean, when you read it, at least this one there's something there. But there is one of them. I cannot remember what it is exactly, and I'm trying to squeeze my head.
No, but we still can't tell. Like, what's the point?
Yeah. Where is the hadith? Okay.
And CP,
I found
most
it, but
people,
not. I found it.
Abu Hurairah is a liar.
I found something, but not translated, and this is not the one I'm looking for. But let me show you this one.
Oh.
Yes, bin Sahar, are you a Muslim?
Hello, only by name.
All right, read with me, Naya. It says here, that from Ibn Sirin, that a man, he said, the Prophet said, that a man,
قال
etc.,
فلان
etc., say such and such. And
كذا
then
وكذا.
Ibn Sirin, he says, I tell you, the Prophet said such and such. I don't tell you anymore. What the heck is this?
النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, okay, the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said so and so, such and such, I will never talk to you. That's what it says.
What the heck is this?
I will never talk to you.
This is the
That's a
Prophet
nice
says
one.
that. Are you serious? The Prophet says such and such and such and such,
So and so.
and he spoke
So
to
and
a
so.
person so and so, and then I will not talk to you. What is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna let the other guy, gentleman,
Okay,
to
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What her name? Bin Sahar. Such and such. Go ahead. Hello. The religion of such and such. Really, the Prophet says do such and such they said, and I said to such. That's deep. And look, they did not translate it in purpose because it's hilarious. There's no translation for it. Look, there's no translation to the one we are reading. It's just in Arabic. There's no translation.
There's nothing to say.
Nothing exactly. There's nothing to say.
Where's
That's a
the
good
other
one.
guy? Where
There's
did he
nothing.
leave?
There's, listen. I'm going to be a commentator to Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad, he said such and such, and he spoke to a person such and such, and he said to him so and so. So when he said to him so and so, the guy, he said to him, so we do such and such. The Prophet says do such and such, but don't forget that you have to do so and so. So when the guy, he went to do so and so, he said to himself, the Prophet, he said to me that first I have to do such and such before I do so and so. So I went and I did such and such, and then I forgot what to do because he said to me so and so, but there's one so, I forgot what it is. That's amazing.
Okay, I just wish you know مدرسة مشاغبين. Yunus Shalabi.
Who? Shalabi.
Yunus Shalabi مدرسة مشاغبين. الواد ما بيجمع.
طب تبسيب ونسيب. حط البتاع بالبتاع عشان البتاع في البتاع
البتاع في البتاع.
خللوه.
الحق الواد ما بيجمعش.
I wish people they knew what you are saying. They will die laughing. This is like a comedians, Egyptian comedians. It's not like troll. It's just a troll comedy. So this is a troll. So the
It's a guy that just says things that don't exactly make any sense. It sounds the same thing.
Exactly. This is what Muhammad is. So and so, such and such, person and person. Okay. كذا وكذا. but sadly,
okay.
the
There's
one
a Ben. There's a Ben. Someone. I'm gonna mute myself. So.
But he's not going to talk. You keep asking him to talk. He never talk.
Ben, please speak.
Do we have any Muslim? Any Muslim? Any Abdul? Any so and so? Let me show you this one. This is a different one. But the Muslim, they try to fix it in the English. Let's see here what they say in English. As Allah Apostle was delivering sermon in the day of Nahar, A man stood before him and said, O Messenger of Allah, I did not know such and such. Now the Muslim trying to fix it. This is not in Arabic. Right was performed. Before such and such, the Muslim, they add things is not there in English to fix it. Then another man, he come and said, O Messenger of Allah, I thought that such and such, should I repeat such and such? You see, all of those between two brackets is not in the hadith. So can a Muslim tell me what they are talking about? Besides such and such? What is exactly they are talking about? So they add between two brackets to fix the stupidity. And here you ask yourself, how those who put those things between two brackets, they knew what they are talking about. If there's none of there's no squeeness, and there is no right, and there is all those are just addition. Such and such 3 times. Such and such. Of the 3 what? Such and such. So guys, I think you are enjoying the such and such. All right, did you enjoy the such and such for today? Yeah, we need the guy who make the oxygen explain to us such and such. This is really religion. And if you read in Arabic, here we go, Anaya, she speak Arabic, all what they are adding there is not there. The whole hadith is not even, it's just here.
But there's nothing. I'm actually like,
Naya, you translate, you speak English better than me.
yeah, I'm maximizing the screen to read, but it's not.
You see it now?
Okay. فقام إليه رجل فقال ما كنت أحسب يا رسول الله كذا وكذا. Okay, such and such. Before such and such, then some other guy came. Oh, Prophet, I would have أحسب. Is this?
I thought.
أحسب? I
Yeah.
thought that such was said before such and such for those 3 that said do it
And don't
with
worry.
no shame and don't worry, or don't.
Anyone understand what the Prophet is talking about? The religion of such and such? What is this?
I'm actually looking for Yunus Shalabi like clips and they could be
I
translated.
know, but the problem, if we play them in YouTube, they might, flag us for copyright.
No, I'm probably just gonna send it to the group.
Yeah, such and such, huh? Hey, Muslims, how the Prophet such and such is doing? Now we know why those boys from Senegal, they don't want to consider this, this is such and such. I mean, that's it. You learn your religion, such and such. So, Prophet of Allah. So what we do, Prophet of Allah, before such and such? Such, do such. I do not know about such and such. What?
Yeah, but you can do that and this and that.
And you can do this and that. This will work if there is a camera.
Oh my gosh.
And there is something in the front of them. But as long as it is not something physical to explain by camera, well, where is the story in the story? So I remember this hadith. I was maybe 14, 15, and I came to the teacher. I put my hand up. He said, okay, here we go. How many times I told you, you don't attend Islamic classroom study? You are a Christian. Why you are here? I said, sir, maybe I would like to convert to Islam. The student, they say, sir, maybe he'd like to convert to Islam. Just okay, what is your question? I'm warning you. If you give me questions like usually you give me, I will never let you get in here. So I gave him the hadith. I told him what they are talking about. That's all. He said, where you get this from? I said, from the book. Here we go. I have the book. I brought the book with me. I have it. I put a card. I remember I put a card. And I kept it with me. I waited for him until the Islamic study classroom. I asked him, he's a mullah, you know, he's a sheikh. I gave him the book, he started reading. He said, well, this is easy to explain, but we have to be in the time of the Prophet to understand. However, it means that you need to do such and such things in order to follow the command of a Prophet of Allah. So all of us, we are commanded to do such and such. I said, sir, this is the question. What is such and such to do? He said, it's not important. It's not important. We obey the Prophet. It doesn't matter what he say. Here it's not clear. In different place it's clear.
ولا تسألوا عن
Yeah, تسوءكم. Chapter 5.
yeah.
Chapter
Yes.
5, verse 101.
Don't ask about things that will be harm to you.
Yeah. Ask
Yeah.
no questions.
I mean, you had guts. I only had 2 Christians in my class, and they always used to be kicked out from the classroom
No, I kicked
during
them out.
religion.
I used to kick I kicked the principal out of the school.
Yeah, you had guts, but the the kids in my classroom, and I wasn't allowed to
I
speak
caused the
because I'm a
principal to be
woman.
fired, actually. I fired him. Because of me, the Department of the Education, they fired the principal. Bendit, the mic is yours. Hello? Are you there? Okay, obviously he's playing games. No, honestly, because of me, they kicked him out from his job. He lost his job.
I wasn't allowed to speak because I'm a girl, and I don't know nothing.
No, the problem is not about I don't allow to speak. They keep firing me to get rid of me. I get fired almost every day, even sometime. I was not in the school, and they accuse me of something happened when I am not there. Honestly, I mean, I became like, even my parents don't believe me anything. I said,
Yeah,
Dad,
so
I said, Dad, I was here with you. How I did that in the school when I was here with you. The principal, I went to the principal. He said, okay, go explain to him. I went to the principal room. He says to me, so is it hard for someone like you to come to the school and nobody see him? I said, is it possible, sir, that somebody come to a school, have thousands of students, and nobody see me? He said, you can do it. You can do it. You know, you can do it. He fired me, and then at the end I fired him. You know, yeah, the story is long anyway. But education, there's no education. It's just a stupid system. You have to accept, especially when it's come to Islam. Islam and politics, 2 questions you don't dare to ask.
no, the system was like, get brainwashed and do not ask questions. And if you do, you are kafir or kafira.
And if you are rebellion, you will pay the consequence. For me, I like the consequence. I used to say that the principal fire me. He said, I'm not going to fire you no more. So I challenged him to fire me. He don't fire me. I want to go home. Don't want to be in school.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I didn't have the guts or the courage to do it.
Yeah. We have Dumbo, Lambo. That's such and such name.
كذا وكذا وهذا وهذا وكذا.
هذا وهذا ذاك وذاك.
I don't know if you guys don't read Arabic, like literally, this is exactly what it said. So and so, this and this, that and that.
Take off all the brackets, and then you will see how stupid it is. So all those brackets you see, they are
The
not
brackets didn't even make sense. Didn't even add any value.
exactly. It doesn't make any sense anyway. But they are trying to make it supposedly look better.
Yeah, but you're gonna say this is daif.
No,
This is,
what ضعيف? This is Sahih Muslim.
yeah, they're still gonna say, you know.
Yeah,
I
we can
still,
say
I still get that. I still get that, you know.
we can say that we can show the same from Al-Bukhari. We can show it in many places. This is very authentic.
Still daif. It's like if
Exactly. Anything
yeah.
is embarrassing is daif. Yeah. Muhammad is daif. Allah is daif.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning